Becksy Becks. Ever since I did the research for this poem, I've been in this perpetual state of just Becks. And I don't think it will ever stop. Because did you know cops can actually lock you up just for being present at a murder? Just for being affiliated with the one that did it, they can put the knife in your hand and call it a merger, a joint enterprise. Crazy. So I wrote this poem showing the story of a boy whose life was destroyed, even though he tried to save her, to be this knight in shining armor. But unfortunately for him, this night he lives in a century so grim that in the dark his tin hats were often mislabeled and mistaken for flat caps, and he wraps himself in this iron veil, unaware that he's already become the weakest link in his own chain mail. And just because his helmet stayed hooded up, the jury said, oh, it must have been him. They went straight in when they convicted him. No words were given up. His presence was automatically checked in with those fluorescent silver ticks on black sweats that they imprint on back skins. And on this black night, this dark night, heard cries of just do it, echoed by his neighborhood. And now where he once stood, she lay, blood pouring from her glass eyes like this rich red Cabernet, blood pouring from a velvet sunrise that the kids used to play. On this day, her light bled away. On this day, her sun set. And on that same day, this sun sets himself beside her as the severity of this scene sets in. He's kneeling so close to her that her red sauce starts seeping into his skin. He's weeping, and breath is so thin that he's heaving. And as his tears are mixed in with her red sauce starts to form the perfect dip for the chip on his shoulder. And now they feast on prayers and psalms in her broken name, each one harder to swallow as her breath goes colder. Because you see, he never really meant to hurt her, let alone commit murder. His friends, they only wanted to scare her a little bit, yet now somehow he is the one in bits and pieces of his shield, shattered and defenseless against all of the media blows. Because let's face it, what good is your intention? Honor gets no mention when the sword is all the media shows. Empires have crumbled by this source, and now his world starts to fall into these 4 brick walls. It doesn't matter that he tried to stop it. It does not matter that the knife was never in his pocket. See, he can never be the hero in this scenario, because under the laws of joint enterprise, the only prize that they deliver are purple hearts made of metal shards. Yes, it takes a village to raise a child, but a vacant community to leave them twice as hard as the empty buildings and centres on estates that this government continues to systemically shut down. These buildings as hollow as the idle youths our home office continues to steadily let down. See, there are no victors on our battlefields. To them, we are like 2 teams, but both dressed in the same colour. In their eyes, under the laws of joint enterprise, it was 3 teams, same disguise. He was just another witness as the participant turned into killer. Just another nigger, you figure, an affiliate gang member, now turned offender. It doesn't matter that he tried to stop it. It does not matter that the knife was never in his pocket, because the system will fail him the same way he failed her. The only difference is these hypocrites, they steadily stick up kids with no armor. At least he never meant to harm her. But at this point, this is all our karma, because we never got off that bench to help him stop it.